Hello students, I hope you all are fine. Students, as you know that we have completed chapter first, chemical reactions and equations. Today we will do some questions of that chapter, students. Students, we will do some previous year questions. ये सारे questions पहले से बोर्ड में आ चुके हैं, तो आज हम previous year questions को ही discuss करेंगे students. We will discuss previous year questions here. Okay, so we will discuss previous year questions, students. Our question number first is, what is redox reaction? Students, what is redox reaction? We have already discussed. Redox reactions are those in which oxidation as well as reduction, both processes taking place simultaneously. That type of reaction is known as the redox reaction. Okay. Identifying the substance oxidized and substance reduced in the following reactions. Students, here two reactions are given. Okay, so which one substance is oxidized here and which one substance is reduced there? We have to identify for that. Students, you can see here. ये क्वेश्चन हमारा पहले से सीबीएसई में 2012 में आया हुआ क्वेश्चन है. ओके, सो स्टूडेंट्स, हियर वी विल see how can we solve this one. Here equation first, lead oxide plus carbon, after reacting with each other they are forming lead plus CO2. Okay students, here you can see which one substance is oxidized and which one is reduced. First of all, we should know about that what is oxidation. Oxidation means in which addition of oxygen takes place, and reduction means in which removal of oxygen takes place. Okay, so on behalf of that we can solve this question. Students, here lead oxide, you can see it is converting from lead oxide to lead only, means this oxygen is getting removed here. So here removal of oxygen takes place, and you know very well removal of oxygen is known as the reduction. So students, this substance is reduced, this one is reduced here. And here you can see students, here carbon, you are having carbon only, but it is converting into CO2, carbon dioxide, means addition of oxygen taking place here. Addition of oxygen taking place here, and addition of oxygen is known as oxidation. Means this one substance, it is oxidized. It is oxidized. Okay students, so here in this reaction you can see oxidation here to here, oxidation is taking place, and lead oxide to lead, reduction is going on here. So both processes, oxidation as well as reduction, both are taking place here. So this one is also example of the redox reaction, students. Okay, so here PbO is reduced, and carbon is oxidized. Students, एक बात का और आप ध्यान रखिएगा कि हमेशा ऑक्सीडाइज और रिडक्स मीन्स ऑक्सीडेशन और रिडक्शन हमेशा हमारा रिएक्टेंट का ही होता है, कभी भी प्रोडक्ट का नहीं होता, क्योंकि प्रोडक्ट तो हमें ऑक्सीडेशन और रिडक्शन के बाद हमें मिलते हैं. ओके, वी कैन प्रोड्यूस आफ्टर ऑक्सीडेशन एंड रिडक्शन प्रोडक्ट्स. Okay students, but which one is reduced and oxidized, that will be reactant only. And student, if this question is asked in this way, which one is reductant here and which one is oxidant here, so the substance which is reduced, that is known as the oxidant, we can say students this one is also oxidant, because oxidants or oxidizing agent, we can also say oxidizing agent are those which oxidize other and reduce itself. So here it is oxidizing this carbon but reducing itself. So here it is oxidant and carbon is reductant. मीन्स जिस सब्सटेंस का ऑक्सीडेशन होता है उसको हम रिडक्टेंट कहेंगे, रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट कहेंगे. ओके, एंड स्टूडेंट जिसका रिडक्शन होता है उसको हम ऑक्सीडेंट कहेंगे, ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट कहेंगे. आई होप दिस First part of this question is clear to you. Now students, one more reaction is given to us. Here reaction is MnO2. Manganese dioxide is given to us. It is reacting with hydrogen chloride. Okay. After reaction students, it is giving manganese dichloride MnCl2 plus water plus chlorine gas. Students, we cannot solve this question on behalf of oxygen only. You know very well about more definitions of oxidation and reduction also. Like students, if I talk about oxidation, so addition of oxygen is also oxidation, removal of hydrogen is also oxidation, loss of electron if take place, then it is also oxidation. And students, if increase in oxidation number, take place, then it will be also oxidation. So students, on behalf of this definition, we can solve this. If any one of condition is followed by any substance, okay, then we can tell it is reduced or oxidized. Okay, then students, here MnO2, you can see. Here students, you know very well, oxygen, basically it exists in -2 oxidation state. Basically it exists in -2 oxidation state. Okay, O2 negative, after losing 2 electron, it can attain -2 charge on it. Okay, then students, what will be charge on this manganese? We can calculate. How can we calculate? First of all, we will add charge on them. A manganese we have considered X. Okay, and at oxygen there will be -2. But this is the charge of one oxygen only. But 2 oxygens are here, so you can multiply by 2. Then student, you will see the overall charge. This is MnO2. No charge here at whole species. So we can put equal to 0. Okay students, so X 2 minus 2 minus 4 is equal to 0. X is equal to 4. Then students, here you can see at this magnet charge is +4. In same way, you can calculate for MnCl2. You can calculate. You know very well students, chlorine exists in -1 Cl negative. After gaining 1 electron, it can convert it into the Cl negative. Okay, and Cl negative has configuration of argon, configuration of a noble gas. Okay students, so it is stable. So here chlorine exists in -1. So further you can consider X for manganese. Then here X -1, it has only 1 chlorine, but 2 chlorines are there, so you can multiply. Then students, X -2, overall charge will be further 0 here, so X is equal to 2. Then students, you can see what will be the charge here. Here on this magnet charge is +2. On this magnet charge is +2. I hope it is clear to you students. Then students, here in this HCl you can see here it is converting into Cl2. It is converting into the Cl2. Students, here H positive, Cl negative. You know very well, chlorine is in -1 state. But students, here like H2, Cl2, O2, if you are having like this, okay, means if it is present in elemental state, then students, here charge will be 0. So here you can see students, chlorine has charge -1, but here chlorine has charge 0. If you know how to calculate charge on species, then by finding the charge only, easily you can tell about their nature. It is oxidized or reduced. Okay students, so students, if charge increase, then it is known as oxidation. And if charge decrease, or we can say oxidation number, it decrease, then it is known as reduction. That is known as the reduction. So students, you can see. Then you can see students, here charge of MnO2, it is decreasing from 4 to 2. 4 to 2. Okay, means MnO2 charge is decreasing. If charge is decreasing, then it is known as reduction. Means students, it is reduced. It is reduced. Okay, and here you can say HCl, chlorine is converting from -1 to 0. -1 to 0 means charge is increasing. If charge is increasing, students, means it is oxidized. It is oxidized. आई होप इट इज क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू विल कैलकुलेट चार्ज. आप पहले चार्ज को फाइंड आउट करेंगे. चार्ज को फाइंड आउट करने के लिए एक जो कॉमन स्पीसीज है उसका हम निकाल लेंगे, x मान लेंगे और दूसरे का हम लिख लेंगे. आफ्टर दैट स्टूडेंट, अगर ओवरऑल चार्ज नहीं है तो हम इक्वल टू 0 पुट करेंगे, बट अगर ओवरऑल चार्ज है तो हम इक्वल टू दैट चार्ज पुट करेंगे. आफ्टर दैट हम x की वैल्यू निकाल लेंगे. ओके स्टूडेंट्स. देन स्टूडेंट्स, चार्ज निकालने के बाद इजीली हम आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं विच वन सब्सटेंस इज ऑक्सीडाइज्ड एंड विच वन इज रिड्यूस्ड. अगर हमारा चार्ज डिक्रीज होता है देन इट इज रिड्यूस्ड एंड इफ इंक्रीज होता है देन इट इज ऑक्सीडाइज्ड. आई होप दिस पॉइंट इज क्लियर टू यू स्टूडेंट्स. एंड स्टूडेंट्स, अगर आपसे ये पूछा जाए कि यहाँ ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट क्या है, तो फर्दर आई एम टेलिंग यू, आप देखेंगे अगर किसी स्पीसीज का रिडक्शन होता है तो मीन्स वो ऑक्सीडेंट है, मीन्स दैट इज ऑक्सीडेंट, ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट. और अगर किसी स्पीसीज का ऑक्सीडेशन होता है मीन्स दैट इज द रिडक्टेंट, दैट इज द रिडक्टेंट और रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट. आई होप स्टूडेंट दिस क्वेश्चन इज क्लियर टू यू. ओके, देन स्टूडेंट्स से नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. अब नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज स्टूडेंट्स, ये भी आप देख सकते हैं, ये भी बोर्ड में आया हुआ क्वेश्चन है हमारा. सीबीएसई में 2011 में ये क्वेश्चन आया था. सो स्टूडेंट्स, आइडेंटिफाई द सब्सटेंस दैट इज ऑक्सीडाइज्ड एंड रिड्यूस्ड. सेम टाइप का ही हमारा क्वेश्चन है. यहाँ से हमें पता चलता है कि इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन बार बार एग्जाम में पूछा जाता है. स्टूडेंट्स, ऑक्सीडेशन, रिडक्शन, विच वन इज ऑक्सीडाइज्ड, विच वन इज रिड्यूस्ड, यहाँ से हर बार क्वेश्चन हमारा आता है. ओके, सो यू विल वर्क ऑन दैट. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, देन हियर reaction is given CuO means copper oxide plus zinc converting into copper plus zinc oxide. Students, it is very easy to identify because यहाँ पर तो हमारा ऑक्सीजन का ही कंसेप्ट है जो हमने पहले लगाया था. तो यहाँ पर हम देखेंगे कि जहाँ ऑक्सीजन का रिमूवल होता है, यहाँ से यहाँ आप देखेंगे कॉपर ऑक्साइड में ऑक्सीजन है बट यहाँ पर हमें कॉपर मिल रहा है, मीन्स ऑक्सीजन का क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पर रिमूवल. और ऑक्सीजन का रिमूवल क्या होता है, रिडक्शन. क्या होता है हमारा, रिडक्शन. मीन्स स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ से कॉपर ऑक्साइड का आपका क्या हुआ है, रिडक्शन. मीन्स इट इज रिड्यूस्ड, इट इज रिड्यूस्ड. ओके, अब यहाँ आप देखेंगे जिंक किसमें कन्वर्ट हुआ, जिंक ऑक्साइड में. मीन्स यहाँ पर पहले जिंक था, अब आपको ऑक्सीजन भी साथ में जुड़कर मिला है, ऐड होकर मिला है. मीन्स हियर एडिशन ऑफ ऑक्सीजन टेक प्लेस एंड स्टूडेंट्स एडिशन ऑफ ऑक्सीजन इज नोन एज द oxidation, is known as the oxidation. Okay, so students, here this zinc, it is oxidized, it is oxidized. And if I talk about oxidant and reductant, then it is oxidant. Not confusing, need not to confuse in oxidant and reductant. Student, oxidant is that which oxidize other and reduce itself. So it is reducing itself, means it is oxidant, and which reduce other and oxidize itself, that is known as reductant. Means it is oxidizing, so it's reductant. I hope this is clear, students. Then see the next question, students. 2 gram of lead nitrate. 2 gram of lead nitrate. Lead nitrate is PbNO3 twice. This is lead nitrate, students. Powder is taken in a boiling tube. The boiling tube is heated over a flame. Students, here we are having a boiling tube. Again, we are having some lead nitrate in this. You are having some lead nitrate. Quantity is also given 2 gram. Okay, 2 gram of lead nitrate we will take into this one. Then student, the boiling tube is heated. We will heat this boiling tube at a burner. Okay. And now answer the following questions. On behalf of that student, here we are having a boiling tube. We are having 2 gram of lead nitrate into this one and we will heat this. Okay. Then student, on behalf of the observations, what will we get? What will we observe there? We will give answer of some questions. Let's see the questions. State the color of the fumes evolved and the residue left. Students, actually what will happen here some fumes will be produced here, some fumes. Students, actually what will happen here, after heating, it gives us lead oxide. It gives us lead oxide plus NO2, nitrogen dioxide plus oxygen gas. It will produce. And students, here this NO2, this gas has reddish brown color. This gas has reddish brown color. Means reddish brown color of these fumes is due to the formation of NO2. It is due to the formation of NO2. Okay, students, and residue is lead oxide. Residue is lead oxide here. I hope it is clear to you. Name the type of chemical reaction. Students, here you are having a single reactant and it is going to decompose in many. It is going to decompose into 3, lead oxide, NO2 and O2. When we heat it, means students, if any substance provides it absorbs some amount of energy. And it breaks down in 2 or more products. Then that type of reaction is known as the decomposition reaction. That reaction is known as decomposition. And students, if decomposition take place in presence of heat, then it is known as the thermal decomposition. So student, if we heat lead nitrate, then it produces NO2, and NO2 has reddish brown color. Okay, students, so the fumes of reddish brown colors are due to the formation of NO2 here. And student, residue will be the lead oxide due to the formation of the lead oxide here. And student, this reaction here, one single substance is breaking down in 2 or more. Okay, so it is known as decomposition, and this decomposition takes place in presence of heat. So it is known as the thermal decomposition reaction. So this is the thermal decomposition reaction here. Then student, that can take place stating its balanced chemical equation. So this will be the chemical equation here, students. You can balance it. Student, you will try to balance because we have done already the concept of balancing here. So you will get 2 to the 4. In this way, you will get in this way. You can see here 2 lead and 2 lead. Okay, here 2 to the 4 nitrogen, here also 4 nitrogen. Here 2 3 just 6 and 2 the 12 oxygen. Here 4 to the 8 and 2. Okay, 4 to the 8 and 2, 12, 10 and 10 and 2, 12 oxygen. So it is balanced chemical equation now. I hope this question is also clear to you, students. Now move to the question number 4. Classify the following reactions into the different type. Students, here some reactions are given to us. Identify which one type of the reaction it is. First one, AgNO3 plus NaCl gives us AgCl plus NaNO3. Students, I hope you can identify this one. Here you can see NO3 with this one, but here it is exchanging, and in product we are getting this NO3 with this sodium. Okay, students. Here, students, you can see this Cl with sodium, but in product it is replacing, it is exchanging, and it goes with silver. It goes with silver. So here you can see that two ions are exchanging each other. Two ions are exchanging each other. And if two ions are exchanging each other, that type of reaction is known as the double displacement reaction. That type of reaction is known as the double displacement reaction. Means it is the double displacement reaction here. Then students, CaO plus H2O, calcium oxide and water. After combining, they are giving us CaOH2, calcium hydroxide. Students, here we are having two reactants. After combining two, we are getting a single. And this is known as combination, because after combining two, we are getting one only. Then this type of reaction is known as the combination reaction. Then student, potassium chlorate, KClO3, potassium chlorate, if it is heated, then student, it give potassium chloride plus oxygen. Here you can see we are having a single reactant, but after absorbing some amount of heat, it is decomposing into two. Okay, so it is just opposite to the combination. Okay, because here one is decomposed into two. So this one is decomposition reaction, and it is taking place. Decomposition is taking place in presence of heat. So it is known as thermal decomposition reaction. Thermal decomposition reaction. Which of the above reactions are precipitation reaction? Students, these reactions we have given name to all these. Now he is asking which one is the precipitation reaction here. Students, in most probably cases, double displacement reaction show the precipitation reaction. What do you mean by the precipitation reactions? Precipitation reactions are those in which some insoluble salt remain as a residue in test tube. Okay, means in which some solid part remain in our test tube. That type of reaction is known as the precipitation reaction. For example, students, here if we will take AgNO3, silver nitrate, plus we will take NaCl, sodium chloride. Students, if we will dissolve both of these, if we will mix, then what will happen? Here we get some insoluble substances, and these insoluble substances are known as precipitate, PPT, are known as the precipitate, PPT. So here students, these AgCl are in PPT form. Okay, we will get PPT of silver chloride here. Okay, students, and student, we can show the formation of PPT by this sign, by this one. Downward arrow we will put. Okay, student. So this one is the precipitation reaction. So here this one is the precipitation reaction. Here precipitation formation take place. Precipitation of silver chloride will form here, students. So one more question we will discuss. You might have noted that when copper powder is heated in a china dish, Students, you are having copper powder. Okay. If heated in a china dish, you are having a china dish, you are having some copper powder in this. Okay. If you will heat, you will heat this one. The surface of the copper powder becomes coated with a black color. Then what will happen, students? The surface of powder, it will coated with the black color. It will coated with the black color. Okay. How has this black color substance formed? Actually, students, what will happen? When oxidation of copper take place. When oxidation of copper take place means when copper react with oxygen. When it is burnt in presence of oxygen. Then student, if it is heated in presence of oxygen, then it convert into the copper oxide. It convert into the copper oxide, and due to formation of this copper oxide, it show the black color because copper oxide is black in color. Copper oxide is black in color. Okay, students. So what is the, how has this black color substance formed? Due to oxidation of copper. Okay. What is the black substance? Here black substance is copper oxide. Write the chemical equation we have already written. We have already written here. Now balance it also. Here one copper, in product side also here one copper. In reactant side oxygen are 2, but in product side here only one oxygen. So you can multiply this by 2. Further you will check, here copper 2 but here only 1. So you will multiply this one by 2. Then 2 copper here, in product side also 2 copper. In reactant side 2 oxygen, in product side also 2 oxygen. So student, here black color substance is copper oxide. Okay, this will be the balanced chemical equation for that one. And students, why, not why, we can say how does it take place? It take place due to the oxidation of copper. Due to the oxidation of copper. स्टूडेंट्स, टुडे वी हैव डन 5 क्वेश्चंस. आपने देखा क्वेश्चन सिंपल ही होते हैं, बट उनकी जो स्टेटमेंट होती है, आपको अगर वो अच्छे से क्लियर है, अगर आपका कंसेप्ट क्लियर है, स्टेटमेंट आप अच्छे से समझ पाते हैं, तो इजीली आप सभी क्वेश्चंस सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. ओके, आज हमने सारे ही बोर्ड के क्वेश्चंस देखे हैं. ये भी क्वेश्चन हमारा सीबीएसई में 2011 में आया हुआ है, तो आप देख सकते हैं कि सारे ही क्वेश्चन इजी हैं. जस्ट आपने कंसेप्ट पर काम करना है. टुमारो वी विल डिस्कस सम मोर PYQs. ओके, सो आई होप ऑल दीज आर क्लियर टू यू. सो थैंक यू, हैव ए नाइस डे.